What is up, everybody? Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex, where the lighting apparently is just very weird. And I bumped the monitor at some point. Hello, welcome to the final around the league of the season. We are taking a look at the Toronto-New York game. Not a lot to pick from, but New York-Toronto was always going to be interesting, and it's only gotten more interesting as Toronto has just a 3-game lead in the American League East over the New York Yankees. A sweep here by the Yankees would propel them into a tie heading into the final 4 or 5 days of the season, or 3 or 4 days of the season. So it could be interesting. Hopefully it's not a blowout. Hopefully it's a good game. We don't have a great pitching matchup here. Luis Severino is 6-13 with a 4.36 ERA. Barrios, maybe 14-6 with a 2.85 ERA. So a little on the opposite ends of the spectrum there. Almost exactly. One more loss by Severino and they'll be even. A loss by Severino and a no decision for Barrios would do the trick. So we're going to watch that game. That is the plan for today. We'll be back tomorrow with Mariners baseball, final homestand of the season. We won our last game. We have like a 1.5 game lead, a 1.5 game lead over the Astros. The Astros have 5 left. We have 6 left. We'll see. It wasn't exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to wrap this up already, but I've played very inconsistently the last week, especially has featured some pretty bad losses. So we'll see if we can tighten things up as we have 6 games remaining, and we'll just kind of see what we can do. If you'd like to see more baseball every day, 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel, you can scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game, and we'll be back tomorrow with Mariners baseball. I'll be back at the end of this to wrap it up. Enjoy.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in, having a lot more success on the road this season.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a pitch. In for a strike, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one pulled foul. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with a big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment.
Gio
Urshela to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In there for strike one. Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette right there to make the grab, and there's 2 away.
batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him, because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fourth,
Aaron Judge
right
at the
fielder,
plate.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. Stanton, the runner at first with two gone. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And ball four. Judge takes his walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The first baseman.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
There's a strike, 3-1. First and second, two down. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Leading up.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This
The
guy checks
shortstop.
all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is fouled back. Severino kicks, deals. Popped up. Odor under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 25.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 25. First pitch just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Severino in the air to left center. A little bloop single. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So first and second with 1 man gone. George Springer will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one pushed foul. Righty to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. So up next for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Had the day off yesterday.
Gurriel.
And that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. And it's 1-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. Well struck left field. Out of here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 3-0.
for a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Teoscar Hernandez next up for the Blue Jays.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hernandez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Three-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's Luke Voigt.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Voigt aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Gary Sanchez at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Next pitch is outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. No outs, runners at first and second. Righty delivers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground and foul ball.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 3-1. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. His righty-lefty splits there. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Chases that one out of the zone and one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Gio Urshela.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The pitch. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it! Huge strikeout there. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fourth in the AL in RBIs.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. So the tying run at second. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, Randall Grichuk now.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And it gets by him. Here's Reese McGuire.
The catcher, Reese McGuire.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Grichuk stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Grichuk coming home. Urshela with a relay throw. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 4-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's your one.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
So all filled up. Severino cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So up next, number 25. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Right.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
The first baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. That one missed. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now. Severino. That's a hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
On to the 3rd inning, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Next one in the dirt. The pitch. Judge rips that one. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Luke Voigt.
Well, New York has been, I'd say, the perfect place for this kid. Has embraced the big stage, has brought a lot of personality and a lot of energy to the dugout, and some good production as well at the plate.
Stocky right-handed hitter, got big time power. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Springer there makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1. set for the bottom of the third. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading off for Toronto.
Charlie's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The wide to kick the pitch. This to third. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. The relay, not in time, it's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
In there for strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now, Randall Grichuk, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one off the outside edge.
1-0.
Next pitch inside. And a count 2-1. Gurriel at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And it's second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joey Gallo.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
And the right-hander back to work. pitch is outside, ball one. And the righty deals. And that one clips the corner. And that's down and away. Good eye in that spot.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a pitch. And it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Take the rain.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, on to first, double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Rougned Odor. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Reese
Leading
McGuire.
up for Toronto, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Severino back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1-2-3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Kevin Biggio. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Domingo Germán appears to be getting loose. Cortez, a left-hander, also throwing. Two and one now. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0 misses low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is downstairs. First and second here, no outs. Line drive. Dives. What a play. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
At the plate, number 25.
Ball one.
First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
2 on, 1 out. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. That's inside. 3 balls, no strikes. McGuire, the runner at third. Biggio over at first with 1 away. And a 4-pitch walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Severino won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So they turn things over to the righty, Domingo Germán. He last pitched 2 days ago.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
1 down. Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch, not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on with 1 out, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
And first offering is fouled off. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, be ready. He throws that curveball a lot, probably more than any other pitch in his
Now
arsenal.
batting,
And he's going to try to put you away with it like he did right there. That's his go-to pitch early and late in the count.
Here's Gurriel. In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Here's DJ
Leading
LeMahieu.
off for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ
The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hernandez sizes this one up, racing, makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Gio Urshela steps in. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you
Now
rip a
batting,
line drive the
left
other way,
field,
you feel really
Giancarlo
good about what you did at the
Stanton.
plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So a man aboard is Stanton now. That one's in there, 0-1. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. And at first, it's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. And it's even up.
Outside, that's a ball.
Next offering is outside.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And George makes the grab. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it 6-1. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch. That's through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So now here's the DH. Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the catcher, Reese
McGuire next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still lead it though, 6-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Luke Voigt.
leading off for the Yankees. The designated hitter, Voigt.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And he deals. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up. 3-2 now. On the ground to third. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gallo.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Righty to the plate. Strike two. Left-hand batter waits.
Whoa, that's down.
That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. And another ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Sanchez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Gallo leads off first with one away. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Barrios, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Gunnar Hoagland on the pitch out of the pen here, and a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Gunnar Hoagland.
Rougned Odor stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Leading up for the Jays, the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Herman back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one almost got him. A wind and a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Clay Holmes up and throwing. Licky warming up as well. And a pitch. Missing inside, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a base hit. Throw and it gets away. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, number 25.
Now it's the second baseman, number 25. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting,
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First offering misses the mark. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Good eye right there. Righty delivers. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second is offline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And the batter is George Springer. First offering, and it just misses. Biggio at third. Bichette at second. Guerrero at first. 1 gone. In the air, right side. Judge cutting across. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags from third. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. It's 7-1.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered in this game. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And the right-hander deals. foul ball. He stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, 2 down. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez for the 4th time tonight.
Teoscar.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
The third baseman, DJ.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
So up next, Gio Urshela, 1 for 3.
Come on, Jays.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pitch. Softly hit to third. Biggio gloves it, rolls across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks held in check. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Pitching change here, Lucas Littke. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Lucas Littke.
Bottom of the 7th, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Randall Grichuk.
For the Jays, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Ball 1 there. And now the lefty falling behind 2-1.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Next pitch is popped up. Bell under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. First offering misses badly for ball one. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And the pitch.
Counted ball, 3-2.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk,
The
Boog.
third baseman, number 8,
Next for Toronto, Kevin
Kevin.
Biggio.
Biggio.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The pitch. The punch out there. 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the
batter,
plate
number
right there. At
11.
least to foul something
Shortstop.
off, extend that at bat.
Bichette.
So the batting order turns over. And now for the Jays, Bichette. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. McGuire off of first with 2 away. Out to short. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains an 8-1 game. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The pitch. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
And Luke Voigt climbs in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Count is 2 and 1.
Ripped to third, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Joey Gallo. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. That's down and in. The 2-1. That one to first. Takes it himself. That ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Clay Holmes. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the second baseman, number 25.
For Toronto, the second baseman, number 25.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Holmes is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The wind of the pitch.
At the ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Righty to the plate. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And the 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Michael King up and loosening in the pen. Number 25 gets his lead at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Springer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the righty deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 1. New pitcher now, Julian Merriweather. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Julian Merriweather.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Gary Sanchez now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And he deals. That one missed. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. The pitch. This to third. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, the
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. This one popped up. Bichette under it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. It's downstairs and outside. That one fouled off. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The Blue Jays strengthened their grip on the American League East, and the first 2 innings of this game took a whopping 30 minutes. The rest of the game took a combined hour for 5.5 more innings, or 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6.5. But those first 2 innings were brutally long, and I was very worried because at that rate, you're looking at 30, 60, 90. You're looking at like a 2 hour and 15-minute game, but they thankfully picked it up a little bit. The turning point, obviously, you want to look at Lourdes Gurriel, your player of the game. 3 for 4, home run, double, 4 ribbies, knocked in a run, or scored a run himself. That obviously pretty early turning point, but the Yankees loaded the bases in the top of the second inning and couldn't do anything with it. They got a couple walks, and then they were able to walk in. After they walked in the run, they did nothing with it. A couple of strikeouts. It was really, really bad. And that felt like Toronto was just going to lock this down, and that's exactly what they did. They scored 2 more in the 4th, 2 more in the 6th. Didn't even need the 9th, obviously. They scored 8 runs on 13 hits, which is like my dream. And they held the Yankees to 1 run on 7 hits, even though Jose Barrios, he walked 6 dudes. He walked almost as many players as the Yankees had hits. He gets the win, though. 5.1 innings pitched with 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, so 6 walks. I mentioned 1 earned run. Luis Severino, he got the loss. He gets the loss. 3.1 innings pitched. He gave up 9 hits. He struck out 6. He walked 2 and then gave up 6 earned runs. Let's see. Gallo was 1 for 2 and had 2 walks himself. Aaron Judge with a walk. Gary Sanchez with a walk. Luke Voigt was 2 for 4. He scored the lone run for him on a walk. A walked-in run. Kevon Biggio, 2 for 3 with a double. A ribby, scored twice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was 3 for 5 with a couple of ribbies. Just a weird, long intro portion of the game, but did speed up once that 3rd inning hit. 8-1 your final, and the Yankees fall 4 games behind the Blue Jays in the American League East with not a whole lot of time left. Let's go ahead and advance the day. Owen White is going to be on the mound for the Texas Rangers as Mariners baseball returns tomorrow back in Seattle at 7 p.m. Pacific time, so be sure to tune in for that. Owen White, though, 6-10 with a 4.50 ERA. Logan Gilbert, 12-14 with a 4.12 ERA. He might be the last double starter. I think everybody else will get 1 more regular season start, and then I think Logan Gilbert would, have the last game of the season, but I guess that's nothing to worry about right now. We have bigger fish to fry, bigger problems, in that we are only a game ahead of the Houston Astros for the lead of the American League West. We need to have a strong 6 games. 3 against Texas, 3 against Oakland, teams that we should be beating. I hit the wrong button. Teams that we should be beating. These are teams that are 20-plus games under 500. Oh, weird. They're exactly the same record, 66-90. But 64 or 24 games, under 500. Doesn't matter. Or under whatever. Point is, we need to be crushing these teams. Got to take advantage. 6-10. A 4.5 ERA. another 4.5 ERA, an almost 4 ERA. We got to get things going. We need to get some wins here. It's going to take 5 games before we can eliminate the Astros from American League West contention and give us an American League West pennant. Let's take a quick look at the standings in the wild card. The Yankees are hanging on to that second spot, but today was a pretty big blow for them. They've lost one. They lost 1 in a row, obviously. 4-6 in their last 10. The Angels are winners of 3 in a row. They've won 8 of their last 10. They're only 3.5 games out. Their elimination number is 3, but if they can get a little bit of luck, and then the Yankees continue to struggle against the Blue Jays, look out. The Angels might sneak into the playoffs. White Sox clinched the Central. Blue Jays have clinched a playoff berth. They're 2 games away from knocking the Yankees out. They could probably knock them out. They might even be able to knock them out tomorrow. I don't know if that elimination number doubles when you play head-to-head, but that's something to keep an eye on there. The National League wild card, very close. Brewers, Padres. You got the Mets a half a game out. The Cubs are 2 games out. Each of those teams on a winning, they have at least won their last game. Padres have won 3 in a row. Mets have won 2 in a row. So we'll see what happens there. Dodgers, we know them. Cardinals, and they clinched the National League Central. And the Braves hold a 2-game lead over the Mets with not a ton of games left. So there you have it. There's a playoff update as we enter the final week of the season. We'll see you here tomorrow right here on the channel for more baseball. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game, and we'll see you next time. Go Sports!